Hey guys, I thought I'd do a quick video to summarize what we went over in our meeting last week. Thought it might be fun. Alright, we started out doing a game which didn't have a name, but I'll call it a vamp. A vamp is going to be a bouncing between two different chords, and the goal of it was to try and pick two chords that wouldn't ordinarily fit well together. So I started out with the two chords of A major and D minor, and I wanted to see if we could make that sound fun to bounce between this and this, and I'm just going to spend one measure on each. Alright. Alright, now how would I solo over that? Well, I'm going to start with A major, so I'm going to start with an A note. Alright, and I'm just going to throw around ideas for what would sound good with those chords. Now I'm going to need to know what notes are in those chords if I'm going to solo over them. So in an A major, you're going to have an A. Sorry, that's an A. Then there's also, this is the third. And then the fifth would be up here. So these three notes. And in D minor, it's going to be right here. Alright? Okay, so that was A major and D minor, and then from there we went and I asked Dwayne, alright, you pick two chords that you wouldn't ordinarily go together, and his two chords picked were A minor and G minor. So how would those fit together? Alright, now unlike the previous example, A minor and G minor don't share any notes. D minor and A major do. They share an A. Let's see, a D minor would be a D, F, and A, and an A major would be A, C sharp, and E. So they do share the A. But for G minor and A minor, they're all different. A is going to be A, C, E. G minor is going to be G, B flat, and D. So I'm going to want to, one thing I could do is just play the arpeggios. Here's A minor, G minor, and I can actually go right up the neck, and I can do arpeggios in this position, this position, this position. The fact that they're bouncing back and forth actually helps me out. Watch this. See what I did there? Here's an A minor, here's a G minor, here's an A minor, here's a G minor, here's an A minor, G minor, and A minor. It's just bouncing them back and forth. The next challenge was to see what kind of chords we could put as the chorus. Let's say this is a verse that's kind of ethereal, going somewhere, I don't know. And then we want to put a chorus that actually is just a regular sounding chorus, sounds really strong in a major key. What I noticed was that the notes you see an A, C, E, G, B flat, and D. What's a key that has only one flat and that's a B flat? It's F major. So I could do Alright, now I'm going to go seamlessly into a chord progression in F major. Try and go back. See how those kind of fit together? And that was all by just doing the math of how would I make these two chords fit in the same key. And here's how. I just do this. All right, that's what we went over this week. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.